Welcome to a brand new series where I hunt down the hardest trails I can find and ride them to see just how hard they actually are. At the end of each trail, I will rank them based on a series of factors and give them a score out of 100. The harder the trail, the bigger the score. Kicking it off with episode 1, we head to Rocky Knob Mountain Bike Park, located in Boone, North Carolina. The trail we are riding is a double black tech trail called Black Forest. What's up, guys? We're out here in Rocky Knob Bike Park and we're checking out a trail called Black Forest. Now, I rode this trail a few years ago whenever it opened. It was technical and I really liked that. It was hard. It kind of reminded me of Squamish a little bit and I love that so much. We got Kyle out here with us. We're gonna ride down the trail. We're gonna do a little overview of the whole thing. Hopefully it's as gnarly as I remember. Let's get it on. Feature number 1 is this little drop here. It's pretty chill. Moving into feature number 2, we have this cool chunky rock slab into a slight turn into another slab. It doesn't look very steep on camera, but I assure you it is steep and it is technical. Kyle's locked and loaded. Let's get it. For this first run, I'm just gonna try to go super slow, test my grip, find my line, make the turn. Find my line, make the turn. And make it through. Cool, man. It's kind of like a 3 drop set up there. More tech, going wide, going really wide. Got another drop. So after that technical section, we come into this slow speed drop here. It's not too big, it's a few feet. Little rock cinder, small berms. Double through the trees, very cool. Here we go, the next tech spot. Got like a couple inches to play with to get up here into a pretty tech slab.
I don't see too bad.
It's not too bad. I think the hardest part is going to be getting into it.
Getting into it, yeah.
It does look pretty darn sick though. All right, this next feature's got a technical entry, technical exit. The entry is probably the hardest part. The slab doesn't look that bad, but let's see if we can get it. Oh man, that was cool. Yeah, I tried to like get a little pop in there. Whoa. You bottom out? Yeah, okay, that's what that was. Carrying on down the trail after that sick slab. I really enjoyed that. Some more tech, slow speed, flat. Nothing too major here. Little jump up, pretty cool. Tight turns. Oh, high line. Taking far inside here. Just tech. Everything's rollable. Seemed pretty chill. Doesn't look like it.
Nah.
Unless you just like want to go to flat.
Nah, I'm good.
Carrying on. Little drop. Some more tech, of course. Oh, this might be a drop.
It is.
Okay. Oh, hello. Alrighty guys, so we came to probably the biggest feature on the trail. To my knowledge, this is the biggest feature, the showstopper, if you will. It's a pretty big slab. Not big compared to like Squamish standards, but it's pretty steep and it's very steppy. So all those steps that it has in it is going to make it very difficult to maintain speed because you're constantly going to be hopping. Your tires are going to be locking up, sliding the whole 9 yards. So these are fun because they keep it spicy, but run out seems pretty open. Last time I hit it, it was a bunch of loose rock and it felt very sketchy, but it actually looks pretty good right now. There's 2 lines here. There's the big one that we're standing on, and there's a smaller one onto the side, but it almost looks just as sketchy because it has some steps in it. Kyle's gonna try that one. I'm gonna try this one. Let's get it on. Getting the goggles on. I feel like it should be pretty chill. E-bikes always make stuff like this a little bit harder because they weigh more, so speed is amplified. Whew. We're dropping. Kind of a tight turn in. Get up on it, go as slow as possible. That wasn't too bad. Get up on it, go as slow as possible. That was, I mean, you get to the top and it kind of feels like you drop off of it. I feel like I had some free fall for a second there. But that was sick. Dang, dude, even the go around looks tech. Nice. Carrying on down the trail, we got a cool slab here. Whoa, that's slick. Little drop. 4 rocks, little drop at the end. Very cool. Little booter. Pretty tight turn here. Woo. Whoa. Nice, use this wall as a slab. Oh, that's a drop. That was cool, and that's it. That is the end of Black Forest. We are gonna climb back up and do a top to bottom. Right on, man. Back up, let's get it. Well, I really feel like we're going the wrong way.
I do too.
But I think it's literally right there, so. Oh, didn't make it all the way. Dude, that's what I did. Oh my gosh. Back at the top, top to bottom. Following Kyle. Made it through the first tech section all right. Oh, I like that. Setting up a little bit wider. Oh. We both just had some interesting lines. Wow. I basically rolled that drop and it felt pretty bad. Little gap. Oh. Yep. Tires like literally overlapped. That was a bad line for me. Yeah, hard inside is the move here.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
Not quite a top to bottom, but
Close enough.
it's all right. So that is the top of Black Forest. We're gonna hit Stone Soup, which is technically lower Black Forest, and check that out. We haven't seen this today, so it's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Stone Soup. Which is technically lower Black Forest. They just don't call it that. I think it's just it's not rated as hard. That was cool. This is tech. Oh, there's a creek. There's a jump. Sick.
Right into it.
And we're done. So this is Transfer Station, which is their flow trail. This just got rebuilt. TerraTech Trails did it. Same guy who did all the stuff at Beach Mountain, really. And we're out here to check it out. So if you want to see us ride this, subscribe so you don't miss it. This video will be coming out soon. Thanks for joining us on our journey in Black Forest. Let's get to the rating system right now.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to the ranking room, aka my office, if you will. I'm in a closet. We will be now ranking Black Forest. I forgot what it was called for a second there. I have 10 factors that I'm going to rank it on: length, elevation, steepness, technicality, features, how mandatory it is, exposure, condition of the trail, aesthetic appeal of the trail, and how fun is the trail. That's 10 things. A lot of these things are very much so my opinion. I mean, because what if it's a short trail, but it's super fun? Then it looks like you're getting a bad score. But we're looking for the perfect and hardest and most fun and coolest looking trail. I don't know, dude. Comment down below if you know a trail that I should go ride. Could be anywhere in the world. Maybe I'll make it there one day. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll try though, because I'd love to travel. That'd be really cool. Also, if you're still watching, subscribe, because like 80% of you guys aren't subscribed. So you should subscribe right now. Do it. Come on. You got this. Yeah, let's go. Starting on the first factor is the length of the trail, where if it's a mile or longer, it's just a 10. That is what it is. And if it's shorter than a mile, then it's like each point for each 1/10 of a mile that it has. So this trail is 0.4 miles long, so it gets a 4. There might be some exceptions for that. Like if it's like a mile of pedaling, literally nothing was happening, we might bend the rules. But for now, we're going to run with this. 0.4 miles gets 4 points. Moving on to elevation, I kind of want to do the same thing. If it drops 1,000 feet, 10 points, which that might be flawed. We'll see. We can come back and adjust this stuff. Comment down below if you hate this ranking system or if you'd make any changes, because I'm still trying to work it out here. Drops 394 feet. That's close enough to 400. 4 points. Steepness. Now this one is more of a hard fact. It's a 19% grade, average, according to MTB Project. And I gave that a 4. Whenever you're riding it, really doesn't feel that steep. It has sections that are steep, but nothing's really sustained that long. And overall, not that steep. Moving on to technicality. Technicality, I gave it a 5. A good bit of this trail is just kind of traversing. Not a ton of rock gardens. When there is rock gardens, they're pretty straightforward, or they're just like kind of slow and tech, like slow and awkward. But nothing super major, nothing massive that is just gonna like, murder you if you mess up. You can mess up and then you just like plunk your way through it. I give it a 5, middle of the road, pretty average. Now moving on to features. This trail has a lot of features, and they are fun features. That's kind of what this trail is for. That's what makes me love this trail so much, is that it has features and they're cool and they kind of get your heart going every now and then, which is what I'm looking for. Features, I gave it a 7. What it does have, they're actually a lot of fun. I love the big slab going into it. Got to go slow. I love it. So features gets a 7. Mandatoriness. So this one basically is how mandatory the trail is. If they have go-arounds, if they don't have go-arounds, how accessible are the go-arounds. And I hate to say it, this trail has a ton of go-arounds, and they're pretty much everywhere. And it kind of makes it where there's like no real need to hit the big features because the go-arounds are just like right there. They're just hanging out. And it honestly feels like the go-arounds are more where the trail should go compared to the big features. So gets a 2 because it's not very mandatory. Sorry guys. Exposure. Now exposure is where you're on the edge of a cliff, you know, it's like super steep, you fall, it's kind of like you're gone, you know. Very little exposure here. If you hit the big slab, you know, that's a pretty big exposure moment. You don't want to fall there. So give it a 3. Pretty low exposure, but still has a little bit in there. Moving on to condition of the trail. Now this one's more dependent on maintenance of the trail area and stuff like that. So if we're riding a spot that is kind of out in the boonies and just doesn't get a lot of maintenance, this is going to hurt the score. But Rocky Knob does a great job. Props to you guys. Trail was in great condition. I have 0 complaints. I give it a 9. But why don't you give it a 10? I don't know. I don't know why I don't give it a 10. 9, 10. You know, we'll give it... I'm going to give it a 10. Now we're moving on to aesthetic appeal. This one is super subjective. It's completely my opinion. Doesn't change how the trail rides or how hard it is. I think it's a fun trail to look at. It's got some cool features. They're cool looking, fun to ride, fun to look at, fun to watch other people ride. I give it a 7. Fun factor. How fun is this trail? Would I go and rewrite it? Absolutely. I give it an 8 on the fun factor. I would totally go ride this trail again. It's just fun. It's fun little features. It's a little hint of kind of like a North Shore, you know, Squamish-esque vibe trail. I like to call it that. You know, big stunts. You got to kind of go slow for them every now and then. I like that. So fun factor gets an 8. This brings the total score for Black Forest and our first ranked trail on this channel, still working on a name for this series, to 54. That feels kind of low. I'm not going to lie. But I think it's a good ranking for this trail. If you have ridden this trail, comment down below what you would score it. How would you rank it? Scale out of 1 out of 100? Let me know. My score is a 54. Let me know if you guys like this video. I will be making more of them. I actually quite enjoyed making this video. And I would love to keep this series going and try to go ride some super crazy stuff. This is kind of like a little teaser of what we're going to be getting into. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.